Hello everyone, my name's Tom Cook and this is day 3 of my 30-day video challenge, and I'm really grateful that you can come on and join me and watch this, so thank you. Today I want to talk about your network, and what I mean by that is the people that are around you, the group of friends and family that you have around you. A big quote that you may hear is your network is your net worth. And that is very true. If you have a network of substantially wealthy people, your own personal wealth will be equally substantially wealthy, and that is because our network has such a huge influence on our lives. You know, we adjust ourselves personally to the standard of our network. One of my mentors that I look at and I watch videos of is a guy called Jim Rohn. And my favorite quote comes from Jim Rohn. He was one of the godfathers of personal development, and he said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And I believe that to be absolutely true. I believe that to be absolutely true. If you look at successful people, look at their friends. You know, that it will give you a clear indication. And it's the same for people who are not successful as well. You know, look at their network. And as I just said, your network is your net worth. But it's not all just about money. It's not about the income into your bank account. Your net worth is also your level of happiness, um, fulfillment, energy, everything that you can think of. It comes from your network and the people that you have around to support you. As going right back to when we were cavemen, we had to have people. We had to be in groups. Humans are not an individual species. They can't survive on their own. We can't go at anything we want to do on our own. We think we can. We absolutely. A lot of us have a very big ego where we think we can do it all on our own, and we think we've got to the top on our own, and that we didn't need anyone's help. And it is absolutely that is a load of rubbish. We need people around us, and yeah, when we were cavemen, we needed groups as safety. You know, it was survival in numbers, and now we've advanced from that. You know, we're not trying to survive as we were when we were cavemen, but we were definitely trying to progress. And these days, we're definitely trying to progress and get better and grow. And to do that, we need the people, because life isn't always perfect, and there are definitely going to be days where we feel very low, we feel very down, and we need a group of people that we can rely on, a group of friends that we can reach out to, a group of family members that we can reach out to and ask for help, for support, and they will be ready and willing to give us that help and support that we need. If you didn't have that, imagine where you'd be. I'm sure some of you watching this video have been through an extremely tough time in your life. It may have been a moment of sudden impact, breakups, like a death and tragedy in our lives. You know, it can be so sudden, and it can catch us out of the blue, and we're not expecting it. Financial help, financial struggles as well. You know, debt. You know, this is another huge low point that can happen in our lives, and I'm sure we've all experienced some kind of debt and pain. But the other one, you get things like depression. You know, these aren't so sudden and impactful, but they can last over a long period of time. They can stay with us for a long period of time. So I'm sure those of you watching have experienced these moments. I'm sure you'll agree with me that to overcome those moments, you needed people. You needed the right people around you. We live in a society now as well where we think our network is the number of friends we have on Facebook or the number of followers we have on Twitter and Instagram. And that's a load of rubbish. That's not your network. That's not your network, sorry. That's not your network. It's great to have those group of people. It's great to have those followers and engaging with them and talking to them. But you need that core. You need that core group who understand you on a person to person level, one to one level. They need to understand you, what makes you tick, what kind of person you are, and what can pull you out of any low moment you're in. This is key to life. This is absolutely key to life, is having that group around you. And I can't stress that enough. And there have been times in my life, and it's been amazing just to text people. Just text people, and you get a text back, and they've got this amazing advice and a completely different perspective of looking at things. Always, if you want to move forward in something and you need to soundboard and bounce some ideas off somebody, there's somebody there waiting. And I'm blessed. I have such a good network around me. I have such a good group of friends, my family as well, and it's people that I can rely on all the time, and I can just go to them if anything isn't sitting right for me. And they can turn things in a 5 minute conversation. They can just turn things on their head, and I'm going, oh yeah, I didn't think of it like that before. And again, in the low moments as well, they're there and they pull you out. They grab you and they pull you out, and they make you realize that they're there for you. And I just find this so incredibly powerful. I find this so incredibly powerful. And absolutely, I'd be there for my group. I'd be there for anyone, but the core as well. I understand how they tick as well, and I reciprocate. I reciprocate. Is that how you say it? Yes. Um, what they do to me, absolutely. So yeah, this video is just to get you realizing, and assessing, is the core group around you helping you or holding you back? And if you want to go further in life, if you want to grow and be successful and be more than you already are, look at the group around you. Look at the group of friends. Um, Look at them and think: are they helping me? Have they got my back? Are they out? Are they going to support me? Because quite often we can take advice from people who haven't been where we want to go, and we listen to them, and they haven't done what we want to do, and we listen to them, and we shouldn't. We should just be completely centered and talk to the people that have done what we do, have done what we want to do. So yeah, just evaluate your group of friends, and I'm not saying you have to start sending out texts. Sorry, we can't speak to each other anymore. It's not like that, but you can love people and you can be close to people, but you do it from an arm's length. Talk to people from an arm's length, so they're not holding you back. Brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow.